But yeah, just be forewarned. This is one of the only ones that I knew that actually kind of worked, but didn't really work, but got a lot of people credit. But they would also deceive people after the fact, and that's how they got their beard, because they would just keep going. What they basically do is they see that it's effective and working and getting you a beard naturally and well in a good way, but then they would go about and making it impossible for that to happen even. No. Oh, whoa. I almost got him. I was just hip firing. But a lot of it seems to be through deceit, not even through like good practices. It's primarily through deceit and through ores that are raped, and supposedly each beard, hair, follicle, or whatnot is different bloodlines and lineages that are not holding any power, but basically a bunch of criminals, plagiarists, shit scum usually in most of these areas. But actual reality. Oh, there he went. Well, oh, there goes my thumbstick again. This is stupid. This is so lame. Match is about to be over. Or not. Whoa, dude, my touchscreen just like full flight isn't respawning. That's lame. Totally don't like pedophiles as it is, but these pedophiles making up or messing up this connection issue is really gonna piss me off. It's like one of these pedophiles reset my game files remotely, and that's basically what it's doing. I don't really like this outfit, only for the reason that I can't wear it daily. It's kind of lame. I really don't like the pants. It got a little too much sheen to it. It's like these pedophiles wasted my time and tried claiming other. Probably get like 1 or 2 more matches done, and then I'll play a regular match.
Please. And you are? Wow. Just one? Like a devil? Oh, I understand. All that like that, and then you come out this hat. This collection should just
That was such a clean shot, even if I do say so myself. That's cool.
horrifying story that was right upon my life.
Oh, just like supposedly your facial features are supposedly based off of like the gods you honor and whatnot, or the people you honor. Not gods, but people. Or like the ones that harbor your like best interests or whatnot. Or what you're going off. What you're manipulating the crowd through also sometimes. Let's say I say no, someone's just gonna lie about it and they use some naming structure. Just to lie about it. Same structure, everything is always being used as evil at the same time that it's used for anything else. Simultaneous type process. I do, but I would so love to know. Would so love to find out. Because I don't see him anywhere. Oh, dang it, that was an accident.
Look beyond the world in front of you. Imagine every detail. The clearer the picture.
Medium distance targets are so much more challenging to snipe than close distance or distance targets. Don't know why, but it's so annoying. Criminals teach in a criminal manner. So that's how criminals come up with criminal type abilities to try to explain how something happens. You know, it's because you're a pedophile and you raped a bunch of underage kids with a bunch of pedophile fucking pedophiles. I tried claiming other. Try lying to me again, and you just get hit with the same bull. Oh man, dude, that's execution order. Haha, loser. I knew that was gonna happen. My touch screen is just way too sweaty right now.
Mr. Gunn, new abstract. Books on astral projection. You're not ready for that. Someone announced it.
Astral projection, Brit.
You've heard of her. She's a huge star, right?
The study between the metaphysical and physical that countries claim is fake. Sorry, not really. It's not. I was just joking. That's just like a simpler way of seeing it. Sometimes.
Once in this room, you begged me to let you learn. I'm told you question every lesson, preferring to teach yourself.
See, this would be totally work for my eye. Not for the blindness of rules that make no sense.
Rule against conjuring a gateway into nightmare.
Why tell on me?
You're advancing quickly with your sorcery skills. You need a safe space to practice your spells. You're now inside the mirror dimension, ever present but undetected. The real world isn't affected by what happens here. We use the mirror dimension to train, and sometimes to contain threats. You don't want to be stuck in here without your sling ring.
Hold on, sorry. What do you mean threats?
Anything stopping their pedophile faction from making it out of their pedophile fucking six-eyed bitch made shit that they're trying to lie about?
It's learning of infinite danger.
Pedophile bitches lie all the time.
I told you everything else that you don't want.
What's up, you're doing any person that gains like that, like closeness to me, that's how they make everything in reality. You guys can figure out who Doctor Strange looks like from out of the people that died in my life. You'll realize exactly who and what they're mocking. And also the astral projection portions of what I was learning back in those days based off of physics.
You know what I am? That's what you do. Like I said, this.
No!
He left paradise. His disciples followed him like sheep, seduced by false doctrine. He stole a forbidden ritual ring. Yes. What did he do? This is a ring. Some magic is too powerful to sustain, so we will be objects. And then that is the strange thing. This
I was already almost dead myself.
Come here with me.
That's hilarious. No! Man, why is this stupid sweat gotta get into my everything? This is so lame. My hands are way too sweaty. Just cause you's a pedophile bitch. Just cause I ain't willing to say it through myself. Or then, what pedophile bitch shoot you bitch face through the fucking head just cause I have to get paid? And you're a pedophile bitch that supposedly had me covered. If I don't say it, you're a pedophile bitch even worse. It was in the back of my head to make sure your bitch ass got paid because you were supposedly getting me paid and we were supposedly cool. This is just a pedophile bitch. Now get the fuck out of my face. Now you're stabbing me in the back on that one. Pedophile bitch. Wah 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 wah. Pedophile bitches and their offset fucking reality. And was I doing something for your like enemies? Yeah, it's nothing but pedophile bitches. What do you expect? You guys expect what the fuck those pedophiles are? Nah. That's my girl. Bitches be like not paying me. Getting me trapped, they expect me to do work like fuck no. It's impossible, I said I'd do work illegal, even illegal work. I don't give a shit if they're paying me. This stupid bitch got mad that I was actually not laughing about it. Take a kill, bruh. No! Man. I don't even know what just hit.
Savings on an all-star lineup of Hondas. Get special factory financing and lease offers. Don't miss the Honda 4th of July sales event at your San Diego Honda dealers. For your nearest dealer, visit sbhondadealers.com.
That's why. Nah, I'm getting so pissed right now.
That's about as exciting as all those 4th of July sales the other guys are yapping about. You want a really big boom? Try this. It's the 4th of July with Jerry's price.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Like the 4-piece solid wood hacienda bedroom for only $19.95. Or the stylish Kinsey bedroom for only $8.70. Those are amazing deals.
Oh man, it's so messed up. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to regular matches now. No, sorry. There's advertisements playing. I just realized there's commercials. That was kind of almost cool. I haven't seen that movie nor the first one, so I don't think I'll watch it. Yeah. That's so not funny. I am so mad. Oh yeah. So back to the point as to how that Ariana Grande chick got famous. So I thought she was cute. I mean, Selena Gomez got famous off the same similar fact, but with Ariana Grande, I was still trying to pick up on what's her name, Victoria Justice, but she had betrayed me through someone, which is like not funny. There's sort of like multiple companies and organizations that I was dealing with at the time betraying me, violated, plagiarizing my work, just doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that I didn't know that I was years after. Um, I mean, and I kind of like thrown away from the chick, and I was just like whatever. So I mean, I like was watching the show, and I always thought the chick had like a really nice butt, and I was really attracted to her, and I was actually really attracted to the other chicks that the iCarly chicks quite a lot. And I was actually more into the little blonde girl because I'm more into blondes, and I actually used to like not to be a perv, but she had a really nice butt. So like I'm really into like physical appearance and whatnot, but I really like like petite chicks with like really nice butts and whatnot, like shapes and whatnot. Not to be perverted or to drag this to like the negative or perverted aspect, but off of that, they created that show. When I point out my family's affiliations to all this stuff, or how all these groups are created, it's basically me being such a powerhouse, and then all my stuff being broken apart and taken to different multiple industries, organizations, multiple companies. I mean, Star Wars was created off of me. Just because I didn't know what to name it doesn't mean anything. I just was in the process of naming the whole aspect, not really the. I mean, they just named the world. Sorry, they named their viewpoint and they named their viewpoint Star Wars is what it is. The whole world and everything else that they created and all that stuff, the realities, lightsabers, all that stuff that they tried, that they recovered as data, is basically based off all my inventions and everything. So I mean, the diamonds and whatnot, or the gems, that's basically how heavy of a gem I create off of my original power source, which was originally what I'm trying to think of the right word for the for separating electrical currents and distributing it at a different frequency and whatnot, what it's considered. But I mean, I changed the basic electrical structure to develop like the actually, you know, I won't fully explain that one because I have to have like the proper words to fully explain it. If I'm not drawing it, it's impossible. I mean, if I'm not designing if I'm not showing the original design, the original power source, the original everything, how everything is composed, that's how they completely break everything apart into different networks, and how everyone's society is based off of different technology and whatnot. Because the lightsabers are created in your world and then what they're creating in your world. And I'll be like, no, you're just a pedophile plagiarist using a lot of the other technology that I was putting into different variants of lightsabers and whatnot, which are technically just swords created with electricity, or not electricity, but light, electricity, everything that constitutes light, technically. Gravitational lensing as a whole, waves and whatnot, it makes it an easier way to process this reality, to explain this, but I also have to have like a pre-explanation to this explanation in order to provide that source as to how I decomposed or decompiled how every single electrical frequency works, and their exact processes and exact travel methods, and the algorithms that affect them, and the algorithms that affect their motions, and the motions that they eventually, or that the motions that the motions eventually create and whatnot. But I mean, it's not really emotion creating emotion, but I mean, it's just physics and knowing every single aspect after that point, or at least as many variables as possible, to not be encumbered by the unforeseen or the unknown, or the possibility of not knowing. Whatever though. Gonna do a few matches at Vikendi. Yeah. After the crimes committed upon me, what do you expect? What do you think I was doing through their consciousnesses? It's more than one person controls every person. It's an IQ. Society. Son? Sorry, I like to be a jerk and like rebuttal at certain dumb parts of a script. Usually it's just in my head, and I like preemptively strike with other scripts like this. Like I usually vocalize most of this stuff just to make sure I can prep for the right script, so I can preemptively strike ahead of time, to where I'm not just analyzing something after it's been happening for who knows how much time and having to get stuck with like, well, how do you know this? Well, I mean, I can decompile this and then point out something else in the future and then show the example again and show how the example repeats. And if the example doesn't repeat, I know that variable also and the many varying reasons why it won't happen or why it won't repeat. And I'll even tell you the differences between that sequence to this sequence and why they're so similarly the same and why they seem the same and why that description might match this description and the reasons behind those descriptions matching these descriptions or the reason of this description being implemented. My apologies, I forgot I was still like streaming / not streaming. I am going to turn the TV volume down though. I myself can't even really hear it. It's like distorted. Son. Sorry. I am like beyond bored if you guys can tell. If you people, if anyone can tell. Sorry. I'm gonna take more of a scenic route. I'm gonna drop the graphics actually. This is just way too pain. I cannot deal with this like overbearing graphics issue. And then all these pedophiles claiming inequality because the pedophiles sided with a bunch of pedophiles that reminded them of their rights. And the pedophile actually was like distributing her rights, claiming to not be distributing her rights to a bunch of pedophiles that were wasting her time and raping her, and she was lying about it. She was doing it thinking that she would have a second chance because the pedophiles were raping them also and manipulating everything. Pedophiles that were just trying to manipulate against the pedophiles, and it was just kind of what happens. Sorry. Half the time I do this also because it's like I used to do these while I was just like when I'd go off into one topic or another while I was recording, like different like not so much lectures but different study points and different points to go off of. This is like legitimately what ended up happening, so it's kind of how I got this whole thought process formulated and set up, unfortunately. Or if he's even well prepared against me. I don't even know what building he landed in either. No. Let me mute that. I don't want to listen to a bunch of pedophiles trying to sell me a bunch of pedophile attempts at nutrients. Just because they're trying to combine dishes in order to plagiarize my nutrients. So it was just like, no, not happening. thought it was a real person this whole time. But that's for the M16A4, so that's cool. I should have probably saved that for next week since it was only one kill left, but I just wasn't thinking, so whatevs. Sniper suppressor, that's cool. This is like a daunting tap. I was like echoing hardcore. I couldn't figure out. Oh, I see him. Oh, this guy got mad lucky there was no like grenades over here. I was hoping he wouldn't see me, but I think he saw me. I'm almost certain. I don't think he sees me. Because I sure don't know where he's at. No way! Oh, what? That's lame. Oh man, that's like another 20 points lost. Just because I got hunted down by a pedophile. An actual pedophile just joined my game to hunt me down. Even if you claim to not be working for someone, I know you're working for someone. So aiding and abetting, and that says that. You dumbass pedophile. It's guilty by association to their main crime that they have you covering up for. So that's your fault for agreeing to it. Nope, you're already covering up for it with whatever crime you're committing for them. Whatever work you're doing for them. Aiding and abetting. No, just tell them no. Just keep saying no every single time he tries to rebuttal. Aiding and abetting means you're a pedophile. That's all you tell them. Pedophile, pedophile, pedophile. Sorry, I forgot I was on stream again. I'm stuck watching TV while like zoning out while like also reading other chat logs. I should definitely not have many devices. But, or I mean, while I'm streaming. Never mind. Oh no, when it's causing it. Nah, even that. I just have to learn to kick pedophiles out. Yo, see if you can alter my connection. Do like a firewall, like a pre-firewall firewall. Like a buffer space firewall. Like a gauge. Like it'll slow down their transmissions. So like reroutes it. Like a reroute not spring load, like a reroute coil effect. Like you coil it enough to reroute the connection for a few seconds. Almost like you're making up for the lost time. Yeah, without them knowing, without them realizing it. So it coils it. So at that point it's still flowing at the same speed, never slowed down, never losing any transmission. Therefore they're not aware of it. They won't know without breaking into your other processes. At that point you can take them to court off of that. It's not my fault. Yeah, government did that. To deal with a lot of them. I'll snap at them. I don't give a fuck. I think they don't do it. Even in they think implying something. I'm like, what the fuck do you think? Like, just because you're implying it does not mean that it's not being like presented. That's the worst. Like, what you're doing is far worse. They've gotten so many fucking times for arguing with the stupid old pedophile group claiming to be part of a pedophile. They're claiming not to be part of a pedophile, but like being part of a pedophile. Like, no, fuck no. And then them trying to slander my face or like my identity. Not any of these pedophiles claiming to be part of me. Nah, dude, I get sick and tired of it. No, they think it's a joke, dude. It's so disgusting. These pedophiles have been roaming around for years with all these old pedophiles raping underage females and shit, and they think it's a fucking joke to be in my town. Like, it grosses me the fuck out so bad. I almost shit myself to avoid them. Nah, man. You see that? That's poopy all over. It's a mess. It means it's no go. It means this is no go, regardless. Now, if I'm gonna end up shitting myself, it means it's not going well towards me or anyone. Many of you guys are claiming to be on my side. Like, fecal matter explosion all over your wife. Because that pedophile touched her and you tried touching me with her afterwards. That's fucking disgusting. No, I've cut out so many conversations and I've left so many places because you people did that shit to me, and I was just like, nah, dude. So I was only brought you guys to like, pedophile raped your fucking wife. Country I've ever heard of. How the fuck do you guys claim marriage rights and then you guys are like, the second you're not with that person legally, that's enough for the court to disestablish your marriage. How the fuck are you guys trying to claim other? That shit's just gross, bruh. Oh, see, that's how gross it is. I ran into like the corner of a non-existent corner. I knew that was possible. I was just avoiding that one. Boom, son. I have to get a higher refresh rate device. I'm gonna develop a device just made for refresh rates, for mobile devices and refresh rate. High graphics quality and high refresh rate. So that your eyes aren't, so that your brain isn't encumbered by the delay in processing an image, which causes you to get like a headache, migraine, irritated. They're migraines actually, like beyond heinous migraines. Oh man, they put a pedophile near everyone that was raping a bunch of people. And they tried blaming everyone else for not wanting to rape a bunch of pedophiles, if that's illegal.
Look, if you're
I'm not gonna get stuck doing something illegal.
Tell me, Mr.
No, because I'm gonna get blamed. No, your name is pedophile.
Scientist.
Breaking and entering.
Nature. All things age. All things die.
Just like all you pedophiles end up dead for being, just like pedophiles end up dead for being pedophiles. And claim other.
There's a place beyond time. That's it. I'm putting this thing back on. This world doesn't have to die, Doctor. This world can take its rightful place alongside so many others as part of the one. The greater people.
Dang it.
We can all live there.
Pedophiles like you. Unfortunately. I didn't have anything else to say other than the fact that you're a pedophile and you're trying to sway me to another side, but you're a pedophile. You plagiarize my work. Get the fuck out of here, pedophile. Lose your face. Leave your beard. Your body for being a pedophile. That's what I'm gonna laugh about. You and your pedophiles roaming around and trying to disestablish every person that was going against your pedophilia. And you guys were claiming other. No, you're a pedophile. Don't fucking cry in front of me, you stupid pedophile bitch. Don't give a fuck what this pedophile thinks. Shoot him through the head. I don't want them anywhere near me. Whoa, where'd that guy just crawl off to? She just knocked a person. Where'd it disappear? It was like right in front of me. Man, what? Oh man, this is just bullshit. Too many pedophiles. Now I'm just getting bogged down and losing. Damn, dude, this is bullshit.
He's not the destroyer of worlds, Doctor. He's the savior of worlds. No, I mean, come on. Look at your face. Your mama made you a murderer. You sound drinking his kingdom beef. You think it's
There's no set date to this being accomplished. They get mad off the fact that they try to set a date, off of the fact that there's no set date, so they don't know like the standard to the stoppage or how these stoppages are happening. So now they're mad. That's funny. Sorry, that was for the movie. I just kind of forgot I still had playing in the background. Heard the sound as I'm like watching it and looking at another device. So sorry. Oh man. Did that pedophile horse seriously just try to mock me? Seems like it. Seems like it, I think. It seems like it. I'm saying how it doesn't work. That's kind of cool. Slightly overly lame, but kind of cool. See, this pedophile hacked my connection and he even pointed it out. He only did it because they knew I had a flare gun. So they hacked my server and they hacked into the, or I mean, they hacked my connection and they hacked into the game and separated the lobbies. That is so crazy. This stupid ass pedophile just fucking admitted it to this guy just because he's on a different chat. That is fucking epic, dude. What a punk ass little. They were doing it last time, so I figured, you know, maybe run it by him. Well, why'd you guys? How'd you guys get into my? Or how did you know I was there? Boom. And he fucking exposes everything. Like, holy shit. That's some bullshit, dude. I'm getting sick and tired of these fucking pieces of shit. Whoops. I'm getting so tired of this. Such bull. I am so... This guy just... What? Dude, that's funny. And he even claims that it's been for the last 3 days. I have an app that tracks where I'm at, what rare stuff I just picked up that someone else could use to mock me with in one way or another. Dianetics as a whole. Getting into your brain, into your mind, bro. Getting into your head. Yeah, getting into your head is what it is. That's why. Yeah. Like, I'm for doing it. Mark my words. The day I find out how to find you guys, that's the day you guys end up dead. You and your pedophiles are out. Sure as fuck didn't want anything to do with it. So, I mean, that's why you're contacting all the pedophiles in the military before I could contact them, just because you're about who was what. But just watch and see. Once I get the upper hand on you pedophiles, I'm gonna make sure that whatever fist goes up your ass stays up there. I'm gonna make sure whatever dog I tie up to your butthole to rape you, I'm gonna make sure that your butthole's ripped open. All look be a joke to fucking mock every person, so at that point your body doesn't heal for fucking being a pedophile bitch and doing a bunch of illegal stuff. Go fuck yourself, bitch. The human body will never take that much damage. The only reason you're not cured by any of these fucking is because you guys are a bunch of pedophiles that don't deserve a second fucking life in my presence, and that's like. And I even said that to like one of the cooler wannabe pedophiles. So I mean, you guys can get burned in hell. Just because you. Day after I send that email to him as to what I could progress his research through. Or I mean, how quick I could skyrocket his research and his whole reality and everything he knew. Kinda. It's only because you guys are still siding with pedophiles, so you guys get mad at me, and I'm just like, well, what the fuck? Well, what do you guys expect? Dude, that's like some heinous stuff that you guys are like trying to get. Change topic. It's so lame. Cry me a river, Brit. Alright. The reason I don't like it is because it's annoying and I annoy myself with it. Like, how do you expect me to do something that's annoying if I don't like it? I mean, how can they expect you to do something annoying if I don't like it? Respect. Bogs me out so much that I'm just like crying inside, slitting my wrists, out of my eyes from like tears that were like stuck there for like centuries, so it's like a crystallized. Man, it's like by far too epic. No, what could I drop? Like, where you at? No. QQ, cry me a river. No way. I am so not. No, I can't even do it right now. This is not gonna flow up. It's not gonna flow up. Whoops. Thousands of people that have me claiming that they could heal them of their crimes against me. And no. If your supposed butt plug couldn't prevent you guys from being punished for your crimes against me, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to put a anywhere near me. That happened. Which also forces the punishment to happen. No, this is not cool. Nah. Ships usually have flares, don't they? It's kind of cute for a black girl. I'll slump up for days. So a million plus. Get me like, whoa, uses Charma. Whoops. Uses like a machine that just like spits out. Is this what you mean about them? Kinda and basically. Not really, actually. Quite frankly, not really. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably switch to a different game in a few hours. Maybe some Cyber Hunter. It's not my fault you provoked thought. It sounded like a fun game. I haven't played it in a while, so I mean, it's a super dope game actually. I so love Cyber Hunter in comparison to every other game out there. Just because you have the fast travel options, the matches aren't 30 fucking minutes of boredom. You can actually run around, enjoy the scenery. Expansive map. If they made the map a little bit bigger, more like spread out, more realistic type spread out, it'd be cool. But aside from that, it's super dope. Actually, you know what? I haven't played Creative Destruction in a while either. I installed it thinking I would install it on my tablet. But I didn't install it to like not play it permanently. I just was going to install it on my Android tablet. And figured I could just play that through there from now on. But lo and behold, my Android tablet ended up being a complete junker. Because they basically have the same tablets. They just, the companies that coded everything, coded it with an old, or back then, one of the latest operating systems that was about to be overshadowed by some of the newer ones. But yeah, so I mean, now the same specs, same device, or I mean, same stuff, basically just upgraded a little bit more. By a bunch of pedophile companies trying to push it for 3 to 4 times the original price. I'm alright. I'd rather just buy an actual Android tablet that's like some good company that's not a bunch of pedophile companies trying to manipulate my assets for another fucking 20, 30 years, claiming, oh yeah, this is gonna be as good as one of them name brand ones. Except you just don't know that I'm trying to scam you right now behind the scenes. No! What? That's lame. That's so lame. So far, all of week 2, all of week 3, all of week 2, and all of week 1 seems to be completed. So I'll probably collect these points, and then these points, and then so on and so forth until I complete week 4 and everything else. I usually take my time now that I complete missions week after week and whatnot. I think that's what's causing me not to play as much. Why am I getting a bunch of like people that have handicaps? Like I shouldn't be playing against people that have aim assist. I shouldn't be playing with people that have less recoil or less spread than me. So like what in the world, man? This is just garbage. It's gonna make me so mad after a while. Like nothing pedophiles wasting my time. Oh man, that's so funny. so disgusting, wasting my time trying to deceive everyone. Just gonna like blow bottles up. What the hell? Hello, is roaming around. They'll all realize it. With how I got betrayed. Because I... That... Counter. And to be prepared. About it in a different aspect. What would you have done different if you could have done? Actually, what not really. What would you have? How would you have made this? How would you have prevented yourself from being encumbered by all the things that encumbered you? Now that you've experienced this visit as you planned. I have no other way of saying other than extraterrestrial forces and the knowledge that they imparted upon you. That's the only way to say it, sir. Or, I mean, that's the only way to say it. Bitch. Whoops. I mean, that's the only way to say it.
This was a mistake.
So, that's the only way to say it. Oh, whoops. Okay, why was I jumping on there? Oh, that's why they left out grass right there, because the pedophiles are still roaming around causing damage. No way, dude. What's up with this? How did this show the footsteps like 2 seconds after, but for me, whenever I'm near a person, they see it like 20 miles away? Some fucking bullshit. All because I was just pointing out how I was almost, or how I didn't point it out, but that's crazy. How many points on that? This sucks, dude. This is just bull. Like so over this game. All from lackadaisically running around all day. I'm just so drained right now. How do you explain my reason? After you yourself just learned the systems that I was, or not learned, damn it, after you yourself just saw the numbers or whatever. Oh, after you yourself just verified the numbers. You yourself just verified. After you yourself verified the numbers. Are a bunch of pedophiles near me? Is there any way to kick them out? Before they start manipulating us to try verifying something? Pedophiles claimed to be for a while, and they started claiming to be verifying stuff, and that's just how the pedophiles roamed around. Sorry, I just had to point that out right now, but I wonder how I can write that out later. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud because I'm thinking, how can I point this out later on when I have to point it out to the assholes I was going to report it to. And I'm like thinking out loud how I'm like wording it in a seriously stuck trying to script this, so my apologies if I take a break for a few minutes right now just to make sure that this is scripted properly. After running into it, how I just ran into it. Oh, whoa, nice. Wow, that's so annoying. Dang it. No. Dude, I'm so drained right now. So not cool. I'm like bummed out. Possibly due to wasting my time and money and just polluting me and my body. Hey, you think this stuff, they just lie about everything, so I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna entertain their fucking whims and whispers or their pedophilia that they're trying to spread. Dang it, dude, I hate seeing hot chicks on TV. It's just so not cool. Oh, nice, there's a car over here. I was fucking put into all my whatnot. It's gonna piss me off. So these maps are shorter in certain people's zones based off of what the pedophiles are trying. Oh man, that's fucking gross. Stupid pedophile bitch. Hey, the second you get the chance, kick out that pedophile bitch and every single company that's with her. All of them, regardless of what the pedophile complains about. They're kicked out for good though. Banned. Like a... Almost like you just said, 1 of 100, banned. So regardless of how they log in or anything of that nature, they're always tagged. And at that point, they're gooey, and everything that they see is just like a restricted area type. You're banned, or like a big old denied. So they don't see anything once they log in. The hell, they have no rights here. They're out. Those pedophiles are out. They slept with pedophiles, even worse. Aiding and abetting, so the pedophile's out for lying about it. Dang, I was hoping this had more gap. how far out that is. Can't be that far.